Stephen Gross graduated from the University of South Florida with a Bachelor in Engineering Technology and Industrial Systems back in 1982. Stephen began his industrial operations career working for Tampa Electric at Gannon Station as a technologist in boiler maintenance, focusing on troubleshooting and improving reliability of the plant's 6 power boilers. In 1985, Steve joined Procter & Gamble as a plant maintenance engineer at their 1,000-ton per day Flint River Pulp Mill, a division of Buckeye Cellulose. In this role, he developed programs to improve operational reliability, improve mill production, and increase the effectiveness of plant maintenance. In 1988, he joined UC Operating Services, a joint venture between Constellation Energy and Louisville Gas and Electric, as plant manager of Archibald Cogeneration, an 18-megawatt waste coal-fired plant in northeast Pennsylvania. In this role, he oversaw the commissioning of the project, a $50 million technology retrofit and recommissioning that allowed the project to enter commercial service in 1990. He gained valuable experience during his tenure with UCOS and ended with the role of Director of Business Development in 1994. Steve became Director of Operations at Entergy Power Group, the unregulated subsidiary of Entergy Corporation, an integrated energy company that provides electricity to 3 million utility customers in the Mid-South region, United States in 1994. As director, he was responsible for project development support for projects around the world. He was later assigned to the Asia-Pacific section of Entergy as Director of Asset Management. This challenging and at times hazardous position gave him international experience with operations development and acquisition activities within countries such as Pakistan, the People's Republic of China, Indonesia, and Australia. In 1999, Steve joined Edison Mission Energy, or EME, as Director of Business Management, supporting their $5.2 billion acquisition of ComEd's fleet of coal-fired power generation plants. In 1999, Steve also received his master's degree in finance and transitioned away from his traditional plant operations role and became responsible for all financial planning, reporting, and analysis for Midwest Generation, the holding company created for the ComEd assets. In 2002, Steve began working for Constellation Energy, or CEG, an integrated energy company with commodity trading operations, a retail gas and electric provider, and parent company of Baltimore Gas and Electric. In his role as General Manager of the High Desert Power Project, a 730-megawatt, $350 million independent power project, he was responsible for recruiting operations teams, developing business plans, plant commissioning, and establishing plant operation and maintenance standards. The project entered commercial operation 60 days ahead of schedule and achieved a 90% availability in the first year of commercial operation. As a result, it was recognized as Power Magazine's Power Plant of the Year in 2003. In 2004, Steve became Constellation's Managing Director and Vice President of Asset Operations, Western Region, and was responsible for the commercial and operational management of 17 power generation projects and 250 employees in the Western United States, Canada, and Hawaii. In 2012, as part of the Exelon-Constellation merger, 5 power plants in the Constellation's West region were sold to the Japanese company IHI. The acquisition was the first investment in U.S. power generation assets for IHI. Steve was appointed President and Chief Executive Officer of IHI Power Services Corporation and IHI Power Generation, located in Aliso Viejo, California. Starting with less than 100 employees, Steve's team grew the operations and maintenance services business from 5 projects at 125 megawatts to over 40 projects, 14,000 megawatts, 100 million in revenue, and over 600 employees to become one of the most respected O&M services in the power generation field. Stephen retired from IHI in 2022, but has been drawn back into the industry as founder, CEO, and majority shareholder of Jamestown Energy that recently acquired an 18-megawatt biomass plant from his previous employer, IHI. He is acting general manager of the plant as they work to improve performance and maximize profitability of the project. We congratulate Stephen Gross for his Lifetime Achievement Award and all his achievements.